At the moment, there's little in the way of physical infrastructure to tell drivers they are crossing the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic, unless you want to stop for gas. On one side of the border, you'll pay in euros, on the other in pounds. Everyone here is used to coming and going with ease. But now, Brexit is making things complicated. At the moment, the UK, including Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland are two independent states. Both are in the European Union and have a bilateral agreement that allows free travel between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. If the UK leaves the EU as planned, the rules will change. An external EU border would be put up between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. And it would have to be secured. After all, the EU has strict rules on which products are allowed to be imported or exported and under which conditions. The problem is no one wants a hard border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Border patrols and guard posts are symbols of one of the darkest chapters in Ireland's history, the Northern Ireland conflict, the Troubles, in which more than 3,500 people were killed starting in 1969. Only with the 1998 Good Friday Agreement did the violence come to an end. Together with EU support, the deal paved the way to peace. Many worry that the conflict may flare up again in the course of the UK's exit from the EU. And several attacks in recent months suggest that this concern is not unfounded. But how can Brexit take place while preventing a hard inner Irish border at the same time? A comprehensive customs and trade deal between the EU and the UK would be one solution, but this has yet to be agreed. That's why the EU has proposed the so-called backstop, a kind of insurance that, if needed, guarantees there will be no hard border on the island of Ireland. The backstop stipulates that the whole UK would remain in a customs union with the EU following Brexit, until a better solution is found. Which basically means that trade would remain as is for the time being. But with one key difference. The UK would have to abide by EU regulations even after Brexit, yet would have no say in the rules. After all, the country would no longer be an EU member. So it's no wonder that the backstop is so controversial in Britain. Prime Minister Boris Johnson sees it as unacceptable, but he has yet to propose an alternative all sides could live with.
They want the British Prime Minister to go to a vital negotiation without the power to war.
And so the Irish border question remains the greatest obstacle on the long road to Brexit.
Okay, so we saw there what a tricky issue this really is in Brexit negotiations. Birgit, what is the plan on the table right now to break this deadlock?
Well, to me, we don't know exactly the details of the plan. We don't know any legal language. What we do know, what's suggested, is that Northern Ireland will effectively be some sort of hybrid. It will somehow be aligned to the European Union, but in other ways also it will still be a member of the UK. And this is, you have to go back to basically a very good report. Northern Ireland is a special case, and the beauty of the peace process of the Good Friday Agreement that we've had so far is that people in Northern Ireland could feel as UK citizens, they could feel British, but they could also feel Irish as Europeans. And I think this is what they are trying now to achieve in these negotiations in Brussels. But crucially, all eyes will be on the DUP, on the Northern Irish Party. If they support what's being negotiated in Brussels, then I think Boris Johnson has a good chance of getting his deal through also here in London. But if they don't, all bets are off.